Okay. I mean, first of all, it's it's not even 7:30 in the morning, and the cable news networks they're all on location in Pittsburgh where the debate's going to be. They've all got their panels. They're all talking about the debate. They're in the hall where the debate. It's not for what, another 10 or 11 hours. It's just going to be one of those days, man. There's a whole slew of new polling out this morning. I've read four polls this morning from different organizations, reputable. Every one of them has Kamala Harris up by 3 points. I read two polls this morning that show her leading in North Carolina, which is great. There are a few polls that have her up. Well, so they're tied. They're tied in Georgia. She's up by 3 in Michigan. She's up. They're tied in Nevada. She's up in North Carolina. She's up by 3 in Pennsylvania. Excuse me. She's up by 3 in Wisconsin. If she wins Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin, North Carolina, that's the ball game, man. She'll have extra. She'll have extra. So again, it's like you can't go by one single poll. And the amazing thing is, I think all of the polling that has come out since this weekend is demonstrating quite clearly that the New York Times Siena poll that put Donald Trump in the lead in all of those states and gave him like a 4 point nationwide lead, that poll's an outlier because it's not consistent with all of the other polling data that has been coming out over the last several days. So I'm happy about that because I don't like the way the New York Times Siena polls operate. I don't like how they do their polling. I don't like their reliance on registered voters over likely voters. But because it says New York Times across the top of it, it gets all kinds of coverage and it sets a narrative, and it gets way more coverage than it deserves, and it drives the narrative, and it drives the story way more than it should. And again, all that always brings me back to my central point. Our media sucks. So there's that. Anyway, I think I'm going to spend my afternoon standing alone by myself in a hotel swimming pool wearing a t-shirt like JD Vance did all weekend, because that's completely normal behavior. So we'll see you guys for the debate tonight. If you want to be live with my brother and I, we're going to be going live on our YouTube page probably around 5:30 West Coast time. We'll see you guys then.